take advantage of that.
North Carolina's head coach is Coleman Scott in his 4th year. Of course, Tom Lyon in the corner for the Buckeyes, a former Iowa Hawkeye wrestler. So we're set to go between O'Connor, the 6th seed, and Jordan, the 2 seed. And this year, the 2 losses for Jordan came to Anthony Ashnault of Rutgers, the top seed here in this bracket. Technical fall loss in Vegas at the Cliff Keen. And then in the Big Ten title match, 8-6 Ashnault. So a closer affair 2 weeks ago up in Minnesota.
Taking a look over to our left, have Ashnault and Kolodzik, a rematch from the duel with Princeton and Rutgers, the in-state rivals taking on each other over there on mat number 1.
As we take a look at the path for O'Connor, came out of, this is on the bottom half of the bracket, out of the 6th slot, won 3-1 in his first round, then 4-1 over Hyle Campbell in the second round. In his quarterfinals, he topped Mitch Feinsilver, the 3 seed from Duke, one of 4 Feinsilver brothers out of the Denver area for the Duke Blue Devils to make the trip here to Pittsburgh. Meanwhile, as Jordan, he dominated. Got a pin in the first round, 17-4 major decision over Thompson of Northern Iowa in the second round. Quarterfinal win was almost a major, 10-3 over Lugo of Iowa.
Now O'Connor's working on a front headlock. He's going to have to shorten his elbows here. You're seeing Micah Jordan clamp down on that left elbow on the right side of O'Connor. And he's looking to shorten that elbow and spin around towards his right hip.
O'Connor, he's a tough draw as against Mitch Feinsilver this year. He went 2-3, 1-3 before he entered the tournament here, and as we said, beat Feinsilver in the quarterfinals. Sudden victory, 3-1 to get here. So he got Feinsilver when it counted, and to get into the semifinal against Jordan.
And he's given up 1 point in each of his 3 matches. So no offensive points scored on O'Connor thus far, and as I say that, of course, Micah Jordan takes a
shot. But O'Connor squares up, and now it goes back to that front headlock position. Jordan will control the elbow, try to stay square with him, get his head out of there. O'Connor. And one thing, too, Eric, O'Connor, 2018, he was a gold medalist at the Junior Pan Am Games down in Brazil. So, redshirt freshman, but obviously lofty goals for him once he gets on with his collegiate career, evidently.
And they're going to have to hit O'Connor with stalling here early. Micah has taken 4 or 5 shots to O'Connor's no shots. So all he's doing is really slowing the pace of this match down. Nothing too offensive coming from him.
Stalemate. Called by our head official. They have a rotation that will go around. It's Scott Hall in the middle, and assisting him on the outside is Jim Ravello. So no score as time will close out here on the first period between the Buckeye and the Tar Heel. Scott Hall flips the disc. Choice goes to O'Connor, and he will promptly take down. Now, one thing that's interesting, Jordan came down this year as he was up at 157 pounds last year, and at Nationals did All-American with a 6th place finish, 25-9 on the year in 2017-18.
Yeah, much like Ohio State, they fluctuated their lineup, and Keyshawn Hayes actually bumped up from 149 to 157, and Micah Jordan bumped down from, as you just mentioned, 157 to 149.
So O'Connor able to get away, kicked away as McKenna couldn't crawl up the legs fast enough, and now a good sprawl on the shot by McKenna. It's 30 seconds in, now McKenna controls that arm, comes around, and he's going to get the 2, and the Buckeye on top by 1.
Beautiful sweep dump, and what he did was he kept that elbow and he kept it tucked tight, and he didn't allow O'Connor to slip that elbow out, and he continued to run his feet and picked up the first takedown, but more importantly, scored the first points on O'Connor. First takedown that he's given up in 3 matches.
So Jordan will take the top position on the reset. This is a big match for the Buckeyes. They're in second place by 10 points behind Penn State. Penn State with 83.5 and 73.5 for the Buckeyes. So to get another Buckeye in the final would be huge for Tom Ryan's crew. So nice job by O'Connor. gets out, faces him. We're not at a 2. Riding time not a factor.
So now if you're O'Connor, keeping that elbow, understanding that that's what Micah Jordan wants to do, keep that elbow to that sweep duck. Be aware of that if you're the Tar Heel.
There's a stalling on O'Connor. Let's see how long this will go before Scott Hall might whistle it. No, he won't whistle it. And a 2 for Jordan.
Slick single stayed low. And what that did was it cut away the scrambling ability from O'Connor. Gave Jordan the 4-2 lead.
And so hold on a little bit more here to Clips. He can't do it. 58 seconds on the riding time for Jordan. He wanted to hold on to O'Connor to pocket that point. His time's going to run out here in the second period. And that will do it. Choice will go to Jordan. And they'll say go down.
Took a quick peek over to mat number 3 and Larry Early for Old Dominion. Picked up All-American status. Oh, wow. Alex Marinelli and Logan Massa coming up next on mat number 3. Wow.
That'll be a great showdown. Jordan gets his hips up, and now he goes on the attack. He's not content for just one. It gets the reversal. Jordan starting to dictate the pace here in the second half of this match.
And I'm not sure, but O'Connor looked at the referee as to say, how did that just happen? He shrugged his shoulders, but he was too high with the legs in, and Micah Jordan knew where his hips were, and he bucked his rear end up and was able to shuck off O'Connor, and O'Connor just didn't see it coming.
No, and Jordan's throwing him flat straight on his stomach. Oops, half in there. He's got the riding time secured. Nice mat return. O'Connor goes to the roll, but it's out of bounds. And they will give loss of control and escape for the Tar Heel.
And isn't it crazy? 6-4 is the score, but you feel like Micah Jordan's been the offensive wrestler here.
Really does feel that way, but O'Connor hanging around here. Essentially, if it ends in regulation, a 3-point lead for the Buckeye. Jordan the 2, O'Connor the 6th seed. He upset Feinsilver, as we said, the 3 seed in the quarterfinals earlier today in session 3. Good hand fighting. O'Connor appears to be on the attack as he has to get something going as we close in on 30 seconds left to go in regulation. And now it's Jordan. He's going to get in deep on that leg. Needs to knee slide in a little bit, but he's got a good situation where O'Connor's got to go on the defensive. 20 seconds and we'll get a reset.
But he did waste an additional 5 to 8 seconds just trying to readjust his grip. What that did was keep the referee from stalemating it.
And they both engage. O'Connor goes to the front headlock. He's got to go big here, down by 2 and essentially 3 with the riding time. Micah Jordan, though, he's going to secure that right leg. Is he going to get a takedown here as time expires in regulation? And the Buckeye, another one, will move to the final. A final score of 6-4 in favor of the 2 seed, Micah Jordan. You're watching NCAA Wrestling Championships.